$11,145 for,
There's a check for you in there.
okay, very
Or
good.
for him, anyway.
Okay, I'll have him pick that up then. And then the CCV would like to ask for some funding, but we just got these yesterday, and so I didn't have time to get it through Sarissa, but, so I'll leave this with her, and you can okay it next month, or next meeting, but you can look at it if you have time. Maybe you'd rather look at it now while you do have time. It's that circled number, 53,543.
A lot of money.
That's after we give you 60,000 at the,
You haven't given us any this year.
yeah, but at the December 31st meeting, we
Yes,
gave you
there was
60,000.
68,000. See, that was for that third, there was an extra payroll in December, which is 60-some thousand every 2 weeks. So that was to take care of that. Seeing that check, those payroll checks had to go out, like the 2nd or 3rd of January. So that was to cover that. So the projected total is at 200. It's 1/4 of that number is projected for the year, so it's quite a little under the 6 mil equivalent, and I hope we can maintain that. Now, which fund did that 11,145?
Well, it's probably going to be changed. Leslie and I are working on this, getting that leftover money from 2019 into a capital improvement fund.
But we want it to have its own special fund, so that it doesn't
Good.
get commingled with
Good.
anything else, so that you can go in and know exactly what you have.
And that's what I would prefer.
Yeah. I was going to try and, like I said, you weren't here earlier, but I was going to try and have that done today, but we were running into issues as to what fund it needed to be put in, and I think that we need to discuss, okay, this is going to be CCV capital improvement.
Yes. And I want it kept separate,
Right.
so.
Right, because it was suggested of putting it in with the PVC.
No.
And it's like, no, we don't want to do that.
No.
Because that's bond. That's a certified mill for that. This is just an appropriation, and so we need to
And
do it differently.
all the other departments within the county, it goes into one fund and then it is supposedly kept track of. And we don't want that either. We want to,
Yes.
We want to know
Just
exactly what you
that.
have and
Yes.
when you have it.
So, well, I'm glad that you're getting that worked out, because it was my understanding that's why that check wasn't issued a couple of weeks ago, so, because you weren't sure how to.
Oh, in regards to getting it, which fund to come out of? Well, Scott's been,
well, I mean, we're going to have to do a transfer because I took it out of the wrong spot. Once we get this set up, we're going to have to do a transfer.
Okay, very good.
We were just doing it for this
Okay.
meeting, so I didn't know
Yeah.
whether you needed it sooner. You didn't say anything.
So, yeah, we need to move forward with
Well,
this, and
We're trying to find a way that makes it easier for the future. Not only to keep track of, but
good.
and
because
Because that's what.
I hate looking at that budget, trying to figure out, what should go where and how.
Well, and we need to get it as simple as possible, I feel,
agree.
for everybody involved. That way, when you're
And
not
as
here,
clear
and
as
I'm not
possible.
here, yes,
right.
this is what needs done.
Yeah.
Because it's been a struggle to
Right,
to
but, you
sort
know,
through all
we-
this. We're all learning.
It's a brand new
Well,
thing to us.
Yeah.
Exactly, and we say this every time that we have these discussions. This is the first business model like this that has ever happened. And so we're all learning, which, thank goodness we're all on the same team.
Yeah, I know. You
To
should
get
look at
this
some
accomplished.
of that. You should look at some of those things from my perspective, getting all this
Oh,
where
And I've
we're at.
the last 2 weeks, that's what I've done. And it's been hard to get the auditors to respond to me because they're busy. I mean, this is their busy time of the year. So, and then talking to Leslie and, just getting back, it's just taking a lot of time.
I understand.
But we're getting there.
That's all that matters. So, Leslie's looking at that.
Why is there a loss every month?
Well, it's traveling nurses, which they're trying to get taken care of. You know, that's a constant battle in healthcare. Not
With
just-
everyone, pick up any newspaper.
Not
look at
just,
the wall
in,
ads.
not just in Cheyenne County, not just there, not just the hospital here.
Well, I know
It's
when my in-laws were in the hospital up in Kearney, every nurse that came into the room was a traveling nurse. And your CNAs might be local, but that wasn't a guarantee.
no, it's not.
And I was just amazed.
And you would think that pool could surely come local, but it doesn't always.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we hammered on that really hard again at our meeting Wednesday, you know, but there's several things in the works to, you know, we started out offering to pay them to get their licensing and stuff with the understanding they would work for a
Stay
year.
for,
Well, that doesn't always happen.
no,
And there's not much you can do.
no.
Well, is there anything administrative-wise in regards to scheduling or something of that nature that could help alleviate this?
They're working on it really hard.
Okay.
Who is your director of nurses up there now? Tammy Church?
Tammy Church. And she does a good job.
I
Well,
believe
I'm
that.
sure she does.
Yeah, I believe that.
And so that part of it is going smoother again now. You know,
Oh, there's always going to be bumps and hills and
there was a bump, yes.
occasional crash here and there, but
Yeah.
that's everyday life.
Yeah, thank you. So I'll have Jared pick that check up and,
Yeah, it's ready.
okay. And I'll give this to Sarissa and get it on your next meeting, so.
And did you want,
You want to address these at all?
Well, when they're completed, I'll come and, you know, was our understanding from that last meeting, so,
Wait, whoa, what?
when these are completed, when
Those
these
were
jobs are
never
completed.
I don't think those have been approved yet. That's what they're asking.
Okay, all right. Well, I would like to have them approved at completion.
Did you receive any other bids besides the ones from Bach? Or did you seek out any other bids
We
besides?
did.
Okay.
You know, we
That's-
always,
That's more of a fair
yeah,
question.
okay.
What do you consider here as your priority out of this bunch?
Well, I don't know if that fire door thing is still in there, though.
No.
We're fine. That's been approved.
Yeah, that and one other thing,
The boiler.
boiler, that's
Yes,
right.
yes. And those doors were finally ordered February 19th. That has just been such a ongoing thing. Eric Hook is working down there now, and he's very knowledgeable on a lot of things. I'm glad he's down there.
He's working for you guys?
no.
He's working at Heritage.
Lumberyard.
Oh, here. Okay. Well, there's several things here. Some of them we've heard about, some of them we haven't.
Now, let me look at it. There's, this one would be priority one. That's drainage on the east side.
Okay, and we talked about that. We're on board with that one.
So that one's number one. And this is 1.5. And then this one needs done. So right now, this one would be the last one that really needs done. So.
Roger and I did some math, and we come up with about $12,000 worth of stuff.
On these.
Yeah.
Project.
For a total.
I'll put the word for it. I just thought these had been approved last meeting, so
I
I'm
think
glad
the only-
you brought it up.
We only did the two.
Yeah, I knew you'd done those two, but I thought these had been done last month, so.
You want a wall put in?
Yes. It's a drainage issue. Back by that parking area on the south end of the south side of the building.
I think he was talking about the block wall.
Yeah, it's to keep drainage from coming onto that parking area.
How high is that? The wall?
Well, they're going to use, there's part of a wall there, and they're gonna extend it, and they're gonna use those blocks that we've taken out someplace else.
Landscaping block.
Yeah.
Okay.
He thought there might not quite be enough to do it, but he said he could get some that would match, and so. So I don't know, under 3 feet.
This here's on the assisted living.
Yes, that one should come out of something else, you're right. So, any other questions?
The assisted living would come out of grant money, or not grant money, but bond money.
No, it would come out of Fund 225. There's still a few dollars in that.
If memory serves me correct, the drainage needs to be taken care of or else Ryan's gonna shut it down if it
Yes,
floods.
Yeah.
yes. Or the worst case scenario is if we have a huge rain and it enters the building.
That's
Now we've got to
when-
evacuate the building. That's
Right.
what we want to avoid.
That's why this is number one, this one right
Well,
here.
do you guys want to go ahead and approve everything as presented, or do you want to tackle the tough ones, the big ones, the ones that need to be done now before the rains do start?
Do we have the fund to do them all?
I'm sure we do.
I mean,
but-
they're all, it's not like they're not important.
Yeah. So these three really are important.
This block wall's not.
Well, oh, you've got, I thought it was here, okay. No, it is, these four need done.
But eventually
Those
the
four
others,
because of the drainage issue.
They are. All of these pertain to drainage.
I would approve the ones that apply to the drainage right
let
now.
me see what you got left.
Well, it's a sidewalk.
Sidewalks.
Because they need to move that trash container. And so that's assisted living stuff that could come out of 225.
Okay. All right. Do we hear a motion to go ahead and approve the 4 projects that he has estimates for? From Brock McAtee Construction. First one's for $2,131. The second one is for $1,500. The third one is $5,350. And the last one is $1,500. God, I miss Mr. Ed. He'd whip
Thank
that
you.
calculator out. He'd have the answer before you finish.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion to approve these four here.
What'd they total up to be, Roger?
About 10,481.
Okay, I have a motion to go ahead and approve the four estimates for improvement to the
Long-term care.
long-term care facility, mainly the drainage, which we have to fix and have to correct.
That's so moved.
I need a second, Roger.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can I have those?
Yeah.
Those two ministers.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. You're doing a good job out there, I think.
Well, it's exciting. Something
I'm
new-
sure it is.
Something new every week. So that's better than every day. So it's getting better.
Morning, Bob.
Morning.
I think we'll sneak you in.
Okay.
We're all a little confused about your request.
Well, I'm working on a application with the state to put in an anhydrous storage tank for my personal use, no commercial. And one of the requirements is I have to have the approval of the governing body of the county. A written, just, it can be a one-sentence thing, I mean, and then that allows me to proceed with my
With the
application.
project. Where are you going to put this particular?
The address is 1210 Road 7, which is the old Leonard Swigert place. It's 7 miles east or west of town, 2 miles south, on a property that I own.
Yeah, I have no reason why we would object.
Well, like I said, it's one of my requirements to come to you guys.
So you started the project through KDHE and everybody else?
Yes, I'm working with Judy Glass at the Kansas Department of Agriculture, and I have the application, have a diagram of the what we're going to do. This is just something that I have to have.
It's another step in the
Another
process.
step in the process.
So really, all you need from us is a letter of yeah,
Approval.
we agree to this. And
And then I need to go to the fire chief and let them know where
make them aware, yeah.
it's going to be at. And this doesn't guarantee that my application will even be approved from the state, but this is just something I have to present to them.
To proceed on with
Yes.
your application.
Yep.
I see no reason why we would.
I don't see anything.
So, yeah, maybe we'll get Scott to draft a simple letter.
Right, a simple letter, we'll need the legal, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that, because I mean, if it's just a blanket authority, is that gonna be enough?
No, I can get you the legal.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, and I think it just needs to say that the Board of County Commissioners hereby approve and authorize the construction.
Would
Yeah.
you draft a letter?
Blah, blah, blah.
Should it be addressed to somebody particular in Kansas or
I would
to
say
you?
Judy Glass is the lady who's in charge of.
And what department is she with?
She's with the Department of Agriculture, state of Kansas.
Okay.
You can give me an address.
Yeah.
I can get that for you.
And just simply state that Cheyenne County Commissioners approve or condone the proposal to have this tank installed.
Can,
Okay.
just like Terry sign it.
Yeah, usually the.
Yeah. He'll just call me
Usually
when
the
he's,
chairman.
All right. That's what-
he'll just give me a
somebody
call
has
when
to
he
sign
has
it.
it and I'll sign it.
All right. I will get you that information, and
Okay.
thank you.
Well, good luck with your new project.
All right.
Morning, Dave.
Gary's Auto Bodies did a new body shop downtown here, so,
Yeah, I've used him before.
yeah, he's did a couple windows for us and he did all that, so.
Saw a check go through for Lampy Motorsports. What was that?
Transmission for one of our pickups. Oops, did I give you guys two?
Yep.
Okay, Terry has one. Yeah, we had that one transmission went out, and so we did BGS and we did Anderson. So took him forever to get it in, but yeah, we got Hager is the new company that took over Molson Terracing. Lacalis and Blades, and then Lampy Motorsports is that transmission. The National Sign Company is where we got our cones and stuff for our grant, for the K-Camp grant. And then the NKC Tire is where we got the scraper tire. So,
That grant restarted, so if you need anything else, apply for it.
well, I think Cody's gonna get a bumper
Is
for
he?
the new
Okay.
sheriff pickup. Because he didn't have it, the new pickup in
Right.
time, so I think that was the next plan. As soon as he could, he was gonna try to apply for that, so. As far as work done, did quite a little graveling. I just put Todd's territory, I got a map here. Roger's probably the most familiar with it, where's your territory. We've been coming out of Mills's pit and been hitting a lot of spots and hills. You know, we had a lot of them hard rains last year and made a mess of things. And so we're trying, should finish today out of that pit. So we'd start doing something else. But anyway, got a lot of it up there. We did get 2 spots over there elevated by Dave Nelson's and then north that Mueller pit. So your direction. And then the Venture asphalt plant site south of Wheeler, we've been cleaning up some of that. We put some on the River Road. We're going to get that finished this morning. We're doing the haul and they're doing the cleaning, so they're giving us the material. So
Sounds like a
it's
fair,
some dirt and some
yeah,
anything better than the sand that we
it's
have.
a fair
there, so.
exchange, so.
So that's where I'm at. That's all I have. We'll have 5 minutes for executive session to review applications.
All right.
Motion for 5 minutes, executive session.
We have a request and a second for 5 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel. All those in favor? Aye.
Of course, you guys.
Is that your brother?
Yes, it is.